Alright, today I'm working on my Singer 237, which is on a treadle, and I'm going to do a bit of free motion embroidery here. So I have a couple of hoops in place, and I just realized that it's kind of difficult to fit this and the camera in at the same time. So I'm going to move the camera back a bit so I've got bit more space, and then we can begin. So we're on a treadle here, but I was rather surprised with this machine because the only machine that I've heard that is as quiet as this was one of the ladies who has a Singer 226, which very rare, hard to come by, but this is a little more common to come by, and it's incredibly quiet. It's absolutely a delight to sew on as well. So I've pulled the thread up. I'm just going to adjust the position here, and then we should be able to begin. You can imagine that most of the noise, believe it or not, you hear a bit from the treadle, but it also comes from the free motion foot, just bobbing up and down with a little click. If you actually remove that out, it's an incredibly quiet machine. Delight to sew on as well, very smooth action. Considering it's a phoenix motion, I believe it's called, where the bobbin bounces back and forth. And it's a full rotary hook. It's just incredible. Oh no, yeah, it's a oscillating hook, I mean. But it's incredibly quiet. Lovely smooth. Italian made, I believe, these machines. So it reminds me a bit of probably sewing on a necky. I used to do a lot of this on my featherweight 222K or my 319K, or as well as my 403. The problem is I found that if you do hours and hours of this, which I tend to do, poor motors get very hot. So I finally decided I'm going to try out a treadle. It took a bit of practice to get used to, but in the end, actually, I think it was a very good move altogether. Getting delightful results, and it's good and fast, very pleasant to sew on. And I have a lot of control, which is what I want. So there we have it, Singer 237 on a treadle.